Watch out for that center lane. He's weaving back and forth, all while talking about the football scores. As long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit later on Thursday because fuck. I was itching my foot. I wasn't looking where I was going. Fuck! Save me! Ah, damn it.
Look out for that parking pylon, it came out of nowhere. Aren't there traffic laws? He just doesn't care. But as long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
I just think I'm going to be here playing SnowRunner for the next 30 years. Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing today? Woo! Sorry, I was a bit in a rush. Oh, dear. Hello, Push. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, here we are. Excuse me. Sorry. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, we're doing some trucking today. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. Sorry I'm late. I was watching the World Cup draw. I noticed it was scheduled to finish at 6:40 my time. I thought, perfect, I can go live then. And it ended up overrunning by half an hour. They had to fit in at least 10 minutes of White House propaganda. But yeah, all good. Did they do penalty? They did not do penalty kicks. Oh dear. Okay, right. I think we're ready. Oh, thank you, Shepbot. Yeah, well, I did. It felt like it. It felt like overtime. It was real dragging on. They got there in the end though. Right. Steam. Where's Steam? There we go. So today we are trucking. Okay. Sorry, my head's all over the place. Let's set up music. can't set up music. Euro Truck has stolen my mouse away. I've also worn green again. Okay, I can't remember where we were up to in this. We were on our way back to China, weren't we? I thought it'd be fun to go back, do a little bit more driving in China. Let's see if Shepboy's awake. There we go. Let's find something a little different to listen to today. How about that? I'm going to find a random Spotify playlist. I'm feeling a little crazy. Hi, Beanie. Let's find a good, it's like a road trip playlist. Classic road trip songs. Okay. Euro Truck space loading. Beanie's getting in the way. Perfect timing. Beanie. Come here. Oh. Where do I go to? It's Lhasa, isn't it? You hate today? What's happened, Rachel? Have they got your groceries wrong? Oh, that's annoying. How bad heat wrong? Stay away from my coffee, Beanie. Sorry, I can't read chat right now, Beanie. It's right in the way. Beanie, move your butt. They're almost 2 hours late on them. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh no, Rachel, that's the worst. And you didn't realize until you got home, I'm guessing? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I wish I was there to make you something. I hope it gets better. Do I need to put on some Backstreet Boys? Would that make you feel better? Dude, okay. Got a nice stretch of 16 mph road here, and it's over already. And I immediately get caught for speeding. Damn it, I got too excited. What I should love tonight. Yeah, I can't really complain. Luckily, I'm at that point where money doesn't really matter to me. Man, I'm looking forward to the Coaches DLC coming out. I might start a new save for that. Especially because I suspect it's not going to work too well with the mods, at least straight away. Love tonight. Yeah, I could probably just have friends. Full stop, probably. But, you know, yeah, it's a bit of realism in. Bow, bow, bow. Whoa. I don't know if I'm going to keep this China mod in the game when when the game updates next. It adds in a weird modded cargo that does give you a lot of money. But also doesn't seem to... only seems to go between China and back. It's going to break most, if not all, the mods. The Coaches DLC will, yeah. I'm just talking about generally when I update the game next. There's a new DLC that's just come out, I think. I think it's out now? Can't remember exactly. Yeah, no, it came out this week. Yeah, so there's updates for the new DLC. The new DLC is adding Norway and Sweden, so it's only really those mods, the mods that affect Norway and Sweden, that have to update, as far as I know. It depends if there's been any other changes, because any update seems to break quite a lot. Boo. Yeah, I don't know if necessarily anything will break in this mod in particular, but I'll see. Like I say, I use a website to tell me which mods to download when the game updates, so I know what version works and everything. Yeah. And to be fair, I have a lot of mods that I've just never gotten to. This is one of the first ones, first new one in a while I've actually been to, I think. The fancy lands in the Atlantic, yeah. I've got a mod for Indonesia that I've not been to yet. There's some for Africa, which honestly kind of scare me, because it's just like one really long road that just goes down the middle of Africa. Actually, do I have that one? Actually, I don't think I have that one in this version. Let me double check. No, I don't have that one. It was in the last version. I have this little bit of Africa. But yeah, to be honest, I'm just here for the driving. I don't really care where. Like about you. But hey, here's a reminder, everybody. We're raising money for Jingle Jam. Yeah, trucks. There's definitely a lot of trucks like bobbleheads. We're raising money for Autistica for Jingle Jam. Damn. Hoping to hit that goal of £250 by the end of next week. If you want to donate, one of the rewards is to choose a job for me to take on Eurotruck. For the low price of £2, you can pick my next destination, or I'll save it until I get a job where you want to go, I guess. we will get to choose at least one today, because this one does not have too much further to go. I'm not going up the mountain this time. But yeah, that's a good point. I am starting later than I expected. But yeah, for the smaller awards, if I don't get to them all during Jingle Jam, that's fine. We can catch up the week after. If you want me to save it for a future stream. As well, I can do that. Or if you want me to save it for American Truck Sim, next time we do that. I don't know when that will be, because again, I'm waiting for mod updates for that at the moment. Because that has had a new DLC yesterday. I think it was yesterday. For Louisiana. Little bit. Here. But yeah, I don't have I only have a couple of hours today, so I don't know how many jobs we're going to get to. Sun's starting to come up. Speaking of the sun, I did read in the notes for the new DLC. The new DLC is adding northern Norway and Sweden. And essentially what that is, one of the patch notes mentioned having accurate sunrise and sunset times for the far north of Europe. I don't know if that's a new thing, having different sunrise sunset times depending on region, but it's pretty cool that that's a thing. I think the game is permanently set in summer. So, I assume there will be at least some daylight. Oh, speaking of changed, let's go. On the flat earth, just gonna boycott Euro Truck, yeah. The traffic lights are off. I might be wrong, but I think the next town we get to is our stop-off point. So I think we are going to head into a little bit of the mountainous bit, but we're not going all the way up. labor of love. Take money. Invade. Yeah, it does feel like we're going uphill a little bit here, and the road is getting very squiggly. Well, we've only got about 100 miles to go to our destination. I wonder if I can overtake here. Don't think there's anything coming, is there? It's a larder truck. Yeah, I don't know why, but the AI really struggle with these hills. A little bit quicker around that corner. They do drive better than Craft, at least, it's true. Although I have seen some clips of people playing the new DLC where the AI traffic does seem to randomly ignore intersections every now and then. But I feel like that's probably an easy patch. You mean like I do? Okay, this is actually going more into the mountains than I thought, to be honest. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We've got a nice downhill section here. I'm at over 50 miles per hour without touching anything. I am going to break this corner though, that was quite scary. Don't you want me? Oh. Why am I bus there? Oops. Ah, damn it. I was distracted, Dad. Bashed my mug and now I've broken something on the truck. Pesky rock. Yeah, the mug was empty, luckily. Gonna get rid of it in a minute. But yeah, I didn't actually knock it over. I was just trying to reach over it. Me baby, you want me? Oh. Yeah, I think it probably is. I think the kind of like the physics engine is not designed for slopes that steep. Because I doubt there are any in Europe where you're driving up actual mountains in this game. Anyway, we're nearly there, 35 miles away. We are in plenty of time, which is good. Yeah, exactly. Although there are some real nerds on the Truck Sim subreddit. I saw a post complaining that the game doesn't accurately reflect the amount of torque different gearboxes have. Although I could kind of understand that. The game is realistic enough to have real parts you can buy for the truck in terms of like engines and gearboxes. But it doesn't simulate everything about the gearbox, and this person was saying that for one manufacturer, the 3 gearboxes they have in the game are all the same because they're real life gearboxes, but the game doesn't simulate torque level, which is the main difference between them. So in the game they're kind of identical, but in real life they're quite different. But they put them all in the game anyway. I'm just rambling. I don't know if that makes sense. Made sense in my head. Here we are, this is where we're going, on the right here, I think. Town of Bomay. Yeah, it's not super realistic, you know. I think it is very good at what it does, which is why it's lasted so long. Commander, hello! Yeah, I kind of like what Flight Sim does in that, I won't say all, but the controls are all real enough that a lot of the buttons in the cockpit do stuff. So if you want to take it seriously and, you know, do pre-flight checklists and everything, you can do that. But there's also just like a quick start button to say, start the plane for me. Let me fly. But, hope you doing well, Commander. Good to see you. Yeah. I have a lot of the assists on, because otherwise my helicopter would just be straight into the ground every time. Everybody wants to load. A bit further. Beautiful. Alright, press the wrong button. Yeah, I only got satisfactory because we got some damage in that when I drove into a rock. I'm doing good, Commander. I'm doing good. See, I'm a little bit confused by this modded cargo that seems to be in the game. Which is obviously from the Chinese mod because of the tax and offers way more money than anything else. I don't know why. This one goes back to Larsa, which is in the direction we want to go, so maybe I'll take that one. And then we can pick up something else in Larsa. Yeah. I mean, it worked, because I'm just going to go for what gives me money. I don't really care where we go. There's one here to Kazakhstan. I don't know if I want to do that drive. 4,000 miles of driving. I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. If I get really bored, we can stop driving through China, but for now. This one's in the direction I'd have to go to leave China anyway, so we might as well take it. Centerfold. Where do I have to go? Oh, it's over here. Mess that one up too. And now I overcompensated. God, why am I struggling so much with this? Alright, let's go. Oh, you know what I have just realised? I have to sleep quite soon. And I did not check whether I have enough time to do it, which I definitely don't. But that's okay. time. Probably should have waited for that bus. Time after time. After time. Wait, no, maybe I do have time to finish this. That'll be close, but I might be able to do it. If you like pina coladas. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a good Friday and a good week. I've not streamed so much this week, so hope you've all been keeping yourself busy. Boom, boom. Alright, we got a gas station coming up. We'll sleep at. Don't think we need any fuel. I might regret that later, but we'll leave it for now. Okay. Right, we've got to be there by 10:07. I'm currently forecast to get there at 10:41. So we've got some time to make up on the mountain roads. I do also want to stop off and repair somewhere though, because the dashboard is yelling at me. Not that I think anything is really broken, but these hills are a bit of a struggle going the other way. To let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Higher stakes. I'm trying not to. It is very sleepy when the game gets super dark like this. How are you, Stace? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. You need me to name countries again? You're going to send me a screenshot? Do you want me to do it now? I'll do it now. If you dupe me. I love a game of Name the Flag. You know me so well. Okay, now I need fuel. Remember when I said I might regret not checking my fuel level? I now do regret that. Okay, we can stop off in Ningqi. That's good. I can service there too. Stands. Alright, we're coming up to Ningqi. We're going to stop for some fuel, service the truck. Yeah, sure, I'll type it in a sec for you, Stace. Just to me. That's fair. Let me get to this gas station. Oh, there wasn't no entry sign there. Oops. To me. Hello? Why can't I alt tab? There we go. Did I spell that right? I did not spell that right. Stands. There you go, Stace. Did you mean to leave the Netherlands in there? I feel like you could have got that one. I'm glad I'm good for something. gotta go over the curb to get in here. This reminds me, I need to book my car in for a service. My real life car. I've got to do that in the next 2 weeks. Just do road service like in Raleigh, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't get away with that in the UK. A fun fact for you, in the UK, cars that are 3 years and older have to undergo an annual roadworthiness check. So I do that at the same time as my, and I think most people do this, they get their annual service done at the same time. Baby, it's mine. Yeah, I think it's one of the strictest from what I've heard. They're quite strict on the tests they do as well. I can't remember if this was an actual fail, just like a warning, but my car got pulled up because the windscreen wipers were not clearing the windscreen effectively enough, and were just like blurring. Just like smudging the water everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, they check things like that. They check tire tread. The place I go to checks the alignment of the tyres for free as well, but mine is always out of line. I've had it changed once and it was out of line again the next year. We don't have, well, you can get them, but it's not mandatory to have winter tyres. Most people don't bother. If we have lots of snow, the roads just are impassable anyway. So yeah, we don't get enough snow for it to be worth the money, really. So most people don't. No, yeah, we don't have a rule for you have to have winter tires here. So we just struggle. No. The UK just comes to a halt at any sign of snow. Yeah, and I you know, I think it's like, is it the law you have to have winter tires in the winter? I know, like places like Sweden, you have to have them, which makes sense. But yeah, I think here people are just more likely to not go outside. Yeah. I will say the yeah, I don't know what they do with public transport. I think they just cancel the buses. They either do their best to clear the roads, and they're getting better at just like clearing the main highways and stuff. Because we don't get huge amounts of snow, you know. I can't remember a time in the last 5 years where it's snowed badly enough that I think maybe I shouldn't go outside. But also, I live quite far south. I assume it's different in the north. I live quite low down. Yeah, and I think, you know, that's a fair point. I do remember my dad almost got stuck in, on my road one day. He came to visit me. Yeah. Like, if it does snow, my route to work is normally cleared. It's just like getting out of my street that's difficult. So yeah, I think they are pretty good at just like clearing the roads of any snow we get. Okay, we can definitely go faster than this. Come on. I've got a deadline to meet. Okay, maybe we can't go much faster. Oh, there's another car coming. We made it. Okay, ETA is 10:37. I'm going to be 30 minutes late. And it's probably going to tick up because I'm struggling to go the speed limit on these hills. But yeah, at least where I live, we haven't had snow in a good few years. I know parts of the UK had some snow pretty recently. You're being overtaken. But yeah, I think, yeah, Norfolk Scotland's probably had quite a bit by now. Yeah, I think if we do have bad enough snow that the roads are affected, it's normally only for a day, maybe two. So there's no requirement to have winter tyres. You can go and get them fitted if you want, but there's no guarantee you actually need them. Pickup truck. What a banger. This will be the day that I die. The day that I die. Yeah. And actually, this is mostly just a coincidence because I happened to buy my car in December. But I think it's quite a good idea to have your service at this time of year. You know, it's just as it's really getting cold that I have my tyres checked and everything. So that works quite well for me. No, we don't have winter diesel. What is winter diesel? Is that diesel with like a different freezing point so it doesn't freeze? Have I just made that up? Oh, it is, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't get that cold here. singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. She took the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys singing whiskey and rye. So be the day that I die. So be the day that I die. Should be quick. Yeah, I'm not surprised. If you're up in the mountains. Hmm. I did have to scrape ice off my car in the morning one day last week. So we have had some cold nights lately. Are you going to stop? You are not going to stop. Was I meant to stop? I think I was meant to stop. Okay. Never mind. We avoided the crash. Yeah, my car takes forever to warm up though. The hot air takes forever to actually get going. Oh, I've got to completely turn around. That's fun. Yeah, that was good. I am late, but we only lost 3,000, so it's like a 10% penalty. Being 24 minutes late though, it's pretty harsh. Okay. Kang Din, where's Kang Din? Ugh. Do we want to stick in China? It'll be the day that I die. Like a big chunk of the jobs are actually in China. I might be fun. At least it's somewhere new, and it's not all the way up the mountain. Oh, we'll see. I am going to accept that, but I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a sec. Autistica's here. Hello, Autistica. No worries. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, sorry. I was just on a quick break. Yeah, we're doing. You guys enjoying the music? I'm glad. I got my road trip playlist on. We're doing some trucking today. And it's good to take breaks indeed. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Whoa! Yeah! Alright, let's get driving. Ba, 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 ba. This is heading to Kangding, which should be a new town we've not been to yet. Have I got a... Oh no, it's over here. Okay. But yeah, thanks so much, Autistica. It's good to see you. I hope everybody's been donating lots of money. It's always I mean, there's lots of great charities in general, but I've been raising money for you guys for a couple of years, and it's been going good. Yeah, we've had lots of generous people. And also, you loving the song? Just as a general point, it's great to see so many streamers getting involved with a Jingle Jam now. Like all from super big streamers to the very small streamers. There's so many people out there giving money. It's great to see. Why are we not going? Also, how is this 800 miles? Where are we going? Okay, yeah, it is quite a lot further. Okay, on our way, let's go. This would probably be the last job I have time to do today, but it's quite a long way away. 800 miles of driving. Don't know if I'll have time to finish it, to be honest. But we'll try our best. The song is about you. Just a reminder, everybody, we have marbles tomorrow. It's a bit later than normal. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. Extra time in bed for everybody. We got lots of streams next week as well. I need to work out what I'm doing next week. More badges, more good, yeah. Haven't done any power wash this week. So we might do some more of that next week. Stop us. Yeah, it'll probably be the usual next week. I think I'm not streaming on Wednesday. Do they have a seasonal map for Power Wash? I don't know. That'll be worth a look. That'll be good fun. Other than that, it'll probably be the usual Roadcraft 2 Point Museum trucking. And I think I'll be doing Flight Sim next Sunday. Speaking of Flight Sim has announced a Stranger Things crossover. Quite how that's going to work, I don't know, but. Yeah, that was something I was not expecting. I'm going way too fast downhill here, but there's no speed cameras. Always follow the laws of the road, folks. There we go, we're slowing down. It's gonna stop us now. Yeah, one really good tip for not letting your brakes get too hot when you're going downhill is to not use them. I'm going over 70. Oh my god, okay, we definitely need to brake. Oh, it's gonna get me for driving on the wrong way of the road, but not going double the speed limit. Okay, I'm going uphill now. Man, hopefully that made up some time, though. Just use the bumpers instead. Exactly, Fish. Okay, we need some brakes here. This is a little scary. Man, it's really cool how much the charity's been going around the different streams. I've seen it in a few streams where they pop up. They were in Lucy's stream yesterday too. Lucy's raising money for War Child. For someone from War Child was there, which was pretty cool. This has been a pretty good playlist, I have to say, today. Had some real good bangers. I think I am going to need a rest stop soon, but I might try and make it to the next one. But I don't know, there's a gas station here. Oh man, buddy. But yeah, Jupiter Jam's going really good. I'm guessing It's the Civ stream today, isn't it? So that'll probably put them over £1.5 million, I imagine. I think lots of people donate quite a lot of money on the Civ stream. Yeah, I'm sure they'll definitely get to 2. I don't know about 3. 3 might be a little bit too high, but we'll see. People do spread out their donos quite a lot, so... I don't think the week 2 schedule's out yet, is it? I haven't seen it. Oh wait, maybe I should have stopped there for a rest. Oh well. I feel like there's another one coming up. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's just keep going. It'll be fine. Definitely won't regret this decision in 5 minutes. It's raining? What the heck? Don't think we've had rain in China yet. Not really. You notice it if you're trying to go around a corner way too quick. And it, like, slides out a lot quicker. I think that's the only difference, though. That's the only time I noticed it. Just driving normally, it doesn't seem to have an impact at all. Yeah, stopping distances might be a bit different. I've not really noticed it, but it could be. Yeah, I really should have stopped for a sleep. There is one coming up. Okay. We do have a couple of slightly mountainy bits to get through. Is that like any... Okay, no, this really is just a dead end. What is this road doing? That's crazy. I think I do have a rally to do next week. I need to check that actually. Maybe I'll combine that with Power Wash next Thursday. Woohoo! Oh my god. We made it! I am over time, but I don't think I got fined. Head to rest. I might go grab another drink. How much further we got to go? 617 miles. Might not finish that today, unless some of these mountains are downhill. We'll see. BRB! Hold on, I just gotta check something. Sorry, I'll just be one sec. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get going. It has stopped raining. Heaven waits for you. Weary head to rest. I was just having a quick look at Discord for the new mod updates, and it looks like they are being released for the new version now. So I might look into that at some point. I don't think there's enough yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Bam, bam. One of the things I have been looking at is there's an add-on or a mod that makes all the companies like real life companies. Some of the mods I have added in some, but not too many, I feel like. I thought that might be fun. my word. You can go, yeah. Oh. Yay. Go your own way. So we're coming up to Beaumay, which is the first place we went to today. We've been going up and down this road as the third time. We're going to go right past it, a bit more into the mountains this time. But in a little bit of a different direction than we went to before. So we'll see how it goes. Bow, 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 bow. Your own way. Ah, it's nice to chill driving on this road at the moment. I'm sure it's going to get tricky soon, but it's not too bad. Excuse me. It's true. I mean, generally, I should just not open my mouth. I mean, I've seen on the map there's at least like 3 mountain sections we gotta go through. Baby. Baby. I have managed to resist going for the Christmas music so far, but that's probably going to hit in the next week or two. Just to warn you all. Not quite feeling festive-y just yet. Welcome back. Man, I'm really looking forward to the Christmas break this year. Rachel and I both have some time off, so that'll be good. Depending on how much family stuff I have, there might be some morning streams between Christmas and New Year. Because I won't be working. But yeah, I don't expect too many streams over the Christmas period. But I think I mean, it'll be normal until we hit the 24th probably, so. And there probably will be a stream at some point on the 24th, I just don't know when it will be. 25th there definitely won't be a stream. From then on, it's when I can fit one in, probably mostly mornings, but... '27th is a Saturday, I think, so that would definitely have a marble stream at some point. No idea what I'll actually be streaming on those days, though. I kind of got the feeling that 2 Point Museum it's probably only got a few weeks of story content, so I'm tempted to start a tiny bookshop over the holiday period. I'll probably try and find some time for more GeoGuessr streams as well. Whatever works, really. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I imagine there will be more. I don't. There's nothing confirmed, but. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more. I would probably only go back to it if they add more of the story museums. Because, for example, the fantasy stuff was just more exhibits, and that didn't really appeal to me as much. It was just an add-on to the other museums if you wanted to use it. But with the zoo adding another like branch of the story mode, I can see myself going back to that if they add more of those. Yeah. I think yeah, and I think there's a lot they can do with it. I would not be. I mean, I think 2 Point Campus wasn't that popular, and that got 3 DLCs. 2 Point Hospital was more popular, and that had a whole bunch. But yeah, I think there's more stuff they can do, right? You've got so many different types of museums you could have, you know, like art, for example. You can have an art gallery. It's different eras of history. I mean, they've been pretty outlandish with, like, space and ghosts. I mean, once you've done those, you could probably do anything. Car museum, yeah, there's plenty of stuff you can do with it. Going past Basu here, on our right. But yeah, I think they're probably gonna gauge how popular this one is before they commit to adding whole new museum types, because I'm sure that's more work than the other ones they've done. Let her into your... Yeah, they probably are working on something already, to be fair. Yeah, I didn't experience any, but apparently this update is not completely bug-free, but yeah. Sad song. I've also quite recently done a Switch release for it, so they've got that to work on too. Na 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 na. Na. Did that RV just go straight through the gas station? They like pulled in, went straight through, came back out again? Na 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 na. But yeah, I am a big fan of the 2-point games, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. had a pit stop penalty. How are we doing? We've got 400 miles to go. Uh-oh. I'm meeting traffic just as we're going downhill. A drive-through, that's right, yeah. That's what I meant. Na 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 na. Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's just good for penalty. Yeah, there's a few different kinds. There's a pit stop penalty where you have to that is time added onto a pit stop. You have a drive-through where you just have to drive through the pit lane, and then you have a stop-go penalty where you have to drive into the pit lane, stop for 10 seconds, and then drive out again. Without them being able to work on the car. Speaking of F1, it's the last race of the year this weekend, so you can look forward to a few months of F1 not ruining my streams at the weekend. No, if you have a penalty, you, well, if it's a stop-go penalty, which is quite serious, they're quite rare. Those ones, if you want work done on the car, you have to serve the penalty, drive out, and then come back. The most common pit stop is it's a most common penalty, sorry, is a normal time penalty, which is 5 or 10 seconds where you wait until your next pit stop, so you don't have to serve it straight away, but you come in for your pit stop. You have to stay stationary for 5 or 10 seconds, however long it is, and then you have your pit stop. So that one, which is the most common one, they can work on the car after the penalty is done. But more common than you think. It's happened a few times this year where the mechanics have forgotten and accidentally touched the car, and then they get an additional penalty for that. But yeah, the F1 Championship's been decided this weekend. Nope, the no touchy thing has to be first. I don't know why that's the rule. And, you know, for a really high-tech sport like Formula One, they have this really super advanced system of someone stands there with a stopwatch and shouts "go" when they can touch the car. They don't use a sound clock, no. Ooh, a little bit quick there. Okay, this is our first proper mounted section here. I am going to need a rest stop pretty soon, and that might be where I stop streaming for today, because it's getting quite late. Oh my god, look at all this traffic. We're going to hang back a little bit. Get me slowed down nicely for the corner. I've got no momentum and they've all sped off. Only with your best shots. Best shot. Best shots. Look at this. Oh, there's been a crash. The bus couldn't make the corner. Oh, I've crashed into the bus. I couldn't be bothered to sit around and wait for that. Got places to go. I think I'd say these mountain roads are kind of fun. I'm not mad about having to drive on them again. They get a little bit annoying because of how slow the other trucks go, but apart from that, it's kind of cool. Best shot. And obviously the downhill sections are great. Oh, the bus has got going again. Where's your best shot? Hit me with your best shots. Oh, went for a cloud there. Yeah, the base game has a lot more focus on like highways and they've kind of I don't know, they've kind of boxed themselves in with the scale of the base game. In that there's no room for these big winding mountain roads within the map scale they have, if they also want to fit in all the different major cities. It's something they've done a little better in American Truck Sim, I want to say, because I think they have... I mean, just generally with America compared to Europe, there's a bit more space. You know, you're doing a lot more driving through... rural areas. Standing. They have stuck to one scale in the base game, with the exception of the UK, but I think that is going to change when the UK gets reworked. I know, for example, I remember reading the mod makers. There was a discussion about the Netherlands because the Netherlands has quite a few major cities very close to each other. And I can't remember which city, but there was one close to Amsterdam where they said they physically can't fit it in the map because where it would go, Amsterdam kind of spills over into. There's just like no room to have a road between the two before you get to the next city. Alright, we are coming up to a rest stop, so I think that's where we will end today. So we haven't quite got to the new bit today. I mean, I feel like there's something weird with the scaling on this map, but I think it's just that the mountain roads, they're so slow to get through. I'm used to driving on, like, highways, so time just progresses quicker. Yeah. I mean, as a rule of thumb, when I'm driving in Europe, roughly 100 miles takes me 10 minutes in real life, but here it's more like 15 to 20. Whoa! Haven't had a bus attack for a little while. Missed, fortunately. Ah, alright. I think that's a good place to stop. Ah, that's future Joey's problem. When's the next fuel stop? Oops, I broke it. We'll make it, I think. Little trip. It'll be tight, but I think we can do it. If I forget. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I think with the fuel, you pay an extortionate amount of money for some emergency fuel. But yeah, otherwise a tow would take you to the nearest repair shop. I don't know if that works with fuel. But yeah, if you're too damaged, you go to the nearest place with a repair shop. Okay, I'm going to end quite quickly because I kind of need the bathroom. That's a lie. I never end quickly. Who should we raid? Oh my god, there's so many people live. Let's raid Schmack. Haven't seen Schmack in a while. They're playing Peak. Alright. Thanks, everybody. Much love. Marbles tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time. I'll hopefully see you there. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out today. I will catch you tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye.